This is the guy that's supposed to be Jon Jones. The guy that can't even put a proper rear naked choke on. I mean, look at this, guys. This is novice level stuff, and you're telling me that Jon Jones is scared of him? You're telling me Jon Jones is ducking him? I mean, come on, dude. Wake up. I understand that hate can blind people, but this is getting ridiculous and, quite frankly, embarrassing. A lot of you are having to cope with the fact that Jon looked better than ever. He improved even more. That spinning back kick is probably the most devastating weapon in MMA. We thought it was Alex Pereira's, but no, it's Jon Jones's. And ultimately, we saw that there are levels to this game, and Jon Jones is at the top level, okay? Tom Aspinall's not on his level. I'm watching his fights right now on Fight Pass, and I'm not seeing what you guys are seeing. He's got a good 1-2. He's young. He's fast. Okay, great. He's young. He's fast. He's got power. He's got a good 1-2. You guys think Jon Jones can't get out the way of a 1-2? You think Jon Jones has never seen a 1-2 before? Oh, he's never seen a 1-2 like Aspinall's 1-2. Oh my God. But yet, before, we never saw movement like Cyril Gane's movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something. At the end of the day, it's always going to be something. That's why I believe Jon Jones has earned the right to sort of, pick and choose. You get to that point in your career at some point, man. Like, he's earned it. He's beat everybody put in front of him. And now you think just because this guy was gifted an interim title belt to promote a Madison Square Garden card, Jon Jones needs to switch up and switch lanes for career path? No. He has his plan, and he's not just going to let, the UFC use Tom Aspinall to try to propel that or anything like that. He's done fighting contenders now, man. He's done. Tom Aspinall hasn't proved himself at all. This is Andrei Arlovsky, okay? Andrei Arlovsky, in the second round of their fight, he was out striking Tom Aspinall, chopping his legs up. Tom Aspinall goes, shoots a takedown, a great takedown. But it's Andrei Arlovsky in, what was this, like 2020, I think this fight happened? You get what I'm saying? 2021, maybe? Andrei Arlovsky has lost a step or two since his day as former UFC heavyweight champion. You get what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to say Jon Jones beat up a old Stipe, but then give credit to Tom Aspinall beating Andrei Arlovsky? How? It makes no sense other than just being a Jon Jones hater. And again, I've said it before. They're out there, don't get me wrong. Tom Aspinall's got his people, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, it's just Jon Jones haters, not Tom Aspinall fans. Let's get that straight. Nobody that Tom Aspinall has fought, whether it's Sergey, Spivak, or Pavlovich, um, Volkov, anybody you want to name for Tom Aspinall, none of them are on the level of a Jon Jones. None of them. And you guys are acting like it's a foregone conclusion and Jon is scared and this, that, and the third. Dude, Jon is still improving at his age, guys. Do you know how big that is? After everything that Jon Jones has accomplished in his career, and he's still taking the time to focus and train new techniques. Oh, I'm going to perfect my spinning back kick now, catch people off guard. You don't see it too often. A lot of guys hit a plateau and they stop developing. Jon Jones has never stopped developing, man. This guy is well coached. He always comes in with a good game plan. He has a strategic mind for the game. He has a creative mind for the game. He's a very violent individual. He'll switch up. He's unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to see against Jon Jones. Against Andrei Arlovsky, you've got a pretty good idea. Against Volkov, you've got a pretty good idea. Like, oh, I'll just take down the tall kickboxing Volkov. You know, it's it's not the same with Jon Jones. You can't just take down Jon Jones. You can't just stuff a takedown with Jon Jones because you know what? Jon Jones beats Tom Aspinall in the clinch. You're telling me that Jon Jones A man who went toe-to-toe with Daniel Cormier in the clinch is scared of Tom Aspinall in the clinch? No, sir. The only thing that makes sense to me is that people hate Jon Jones. And people have hated him for over a decade at this point. That's why he's so used to being in that spot. You know, we've seen other fighters fall short, Israel Adesanya, Ian Gary, when the hate comes their way. You know, Ian Gary had to pull out of a fight because he got so much hate his way. It is truly something that can overwhelm you if you are not prepared on how to deal with it. But Jon Jones knows how to deal with it. He's been dealing with it for fight after fight after fight after fight, okay? And it just is what it is, bro. Jon Jones is going to beat Tom Aspinall if and when they do fight. And I'm telling you right now, the people that are supporting Tom Aspinall right now, they're going to fall off the bandwagon and turn on him, because that's what the haters do. They turn on you, especially when you're the hopeful, you're the guy. You're going to beat him, right, Tommy? Right, Tommy? You're going to beat the big bad Jon Jones? And when he fails, like the rest of them did, you're going to turn on him too. Oh, Surreal gone. The movement of Surreal gone. We've never seen it before. Oh. And then he's trash as soon as Jon Jones dispatches of him. Stipe Miocic, the greatest heavyweight of all time. Jon gets injured. 1 year later, all of a sudden, 1 year later, people started trashing Stipe. Now Stipe's old. Now Stipe's this, etc., etc. It's always going to be said. Something is always going to be said. It just is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree, disagree. It does not matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.